Hey everybody, okay, first and foremost I'd like to say hello and greetings to Trucker Who. Hey Bob, thanks for mentioning me on your video. I most especially enjoyed the boo and also I enjoyed the dumping of the airbags. Now I don't know if you learned that on your own or somebody else, but I used to do that. I used to show that on the video, so but then again, I'm not the original, so I don't have a copyright on that one. Anyway, Bob, I just want to say the time that I met you at the Petro there, and oh boy, Gerard, yeah, I think it was. And now look at you. You're driving a T680 for crying out loud. Mighty proud of you, Bob. Alright, we are loaded and we're headed towards, or we're definitely headed to the yard in Fredericks, Maryland, which is 384 miles. And according to the bill of lading, we have 39,000 pounds of freight. Now, look at that. We are just a little below 34,000 pounds on our drives. Now, if you do the math or guesstimate it, 39,000 pounds will not make me overgross. I won't be overgross until about 43, 45. So with 39,000 pounds, and with the load scale being less than 34, I can guesstimate that we're gonna be okay. And with that, we better log in and start headed towards the yard. So, driving. Okie dokie. Not an exit for semis. Really? How do you suppose? I suppose I could back. Yeah, there's ain't no way we're gonna make that anyway. Don't tell me he parked right behind me. Yeah, he sure did. Holy smokies, I forgot to do a loaded call. That would have been really bad. So let's demonstrate how we do a loaded call. You go here, messages, and then loaded. Send. There you go. We are loaded. Checked in, sent in a loaded call. stop first. We're gonna stop at the Pilot right here in Columbus and get us some go-go juice. And yeah, I only have $2 in my wallet. I'm serious, man. $2. I'll show you. Well, 3. Okay, 3. Hey, I'm not as poor as I thought I was. All right. So I'll be $103 richer today. How did we get out of here last time? I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. I don't know why, but I really just want to go this way. Having an irresistible urge to drive on the left side of the road. Now, how many of you out there know what I'm talking about or referring to? I'm beginning to wonder if he's going to develop an irresistible urge to drive on the left side of the road. I'm trying to mimic the British accent, which I can't do. Ooh, look at that. There was a TV show that supposedly before the age of, you know, organ transplant and all that stuff, a lot of the soldiers would lose their legs because their arteries were crushed, even though the legs were good. But since the arteries is shot, they had no choice but to amputate the leg. So they came up with the idea to harvest an artery from a deceased soldier, and they ended up in a British camp, and a British soldier, they harvested the organ from the British soldier, and to which the commander jokingly replied, "I wonder if this American would go home and develop the irresistible urge to drive on the left side of the road." Speaking of transplant, there was a TV show about this guy who had his arm transplanted. I think it was his left arm. He needed a left hand, I think it is. So they did. It lasted for about a year, and the hand was slowly dying. And well, about a year later, the guy is having all kinds of complications on his liver, kidneys, of all the drugs, the antibody or anti-rejection drugs that he was taking. I don't know, man. I can't say for certain, but you know, obviously my hands are here, so, but one would think it's better to lose a hand than to lose the whole body, right? I mean, Isn't that fit in the Bible as well? If you catch your hand doing something, be better off to cut it off than to lose the whole body, or pluck your eyes out and all that. Although there was one transplant that it was that was horrific. It was really bad. Supposedly this young woman had some kind of an epileptic seizure at her house, and she had a small little dog, and I guess I don't know if this is the way it happened perfectly, but supposedly the dog, or she fell and hit her mouth on the dining table, or the, you know, that table that goes on the living room. She fell and cut her mouth wide open, so blood screaming, you know, screeching out of there. She passed out. When she woke up, all her mouth was gone because the dog just chewed on it. It was blood, it was flesh. The dog chewed at it. So they had to remove all of her mouth, including her cheeks. I tell you, it was horrific to look at. I mean, she's walking around without a mouth, and she has to wear a mask. And so they did put a transplant on her. Like a good place to park a truck here at night. That's if you don't get robbed. But we'll see you guys a little bit. Peace. Okay, we finally made it to the corner. Busy traffic. Gemma Alfandra, atau saran orang yang tulis saat word silif, siilip. Gemma, are you from Indonesia or Malaysia? Trent Pasarili. Hey, how are you? I am good, Trent. Mark Bell. Pasha Stokey. Turn blue. not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, now we turn. Swing wide. Swing wide. Westbound. They're still at it. Oh boy. You mean they still haven't cleaned that mess up? Woohoo! Wears a helmet but no shirt. Okie dokie. Is just right here. I think I've only been in there once or twice. Yeah, I gotta stop over here. The next truck stop is quite a ways out there yet, so I've skipped lunch trying to get to this shipper. What exit is that? 94. Exit 94, 94. 94, 94. Exit 94. Oh, I bet you those guys on a motorcycle, they're gonna go up to see Bob. That Pennsylvania bike rally, I think. Slow it down, back it down, Johnny be good. Back it down, Blue, Blue. Back it down, Blue. A little over dramatic there, Johnny be good. Okay, where is the pilot? We go straight? Yeah, we go straight. Yep, we go straight, Uh-oh. Woohoo! I bet you won't be able to find a place to park. I wonder why they make pilots so small. Who parks like that? You know, he's got to be at least. Whoop. Mind your business. Just concentrate on your driving. Okay, what's he doing? What's he doing? Is he just parking or is he signaling to back up? He ain't doing anything. Hey, wheel truck. Okay, now we don't need a DEF. Alright, I'm gonna cut this video here. I'll be right back.